For you Capricorns, you have the Page of Wands, the World, the Page of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Sun. So, for you Capricorns, you did show up in your own reading with the World, though. The Page of Wands, the World, the Page of Swords. I see a lot of you Capricorns being very, very, very determined and not letting anything get you down or anyone tell you that you're stupid or convince you out of you doing the things that you need to do for yourself. The Page of Swords, the World, you are standing, look at how tall this person is. You're standing tall and you see things, you see your life from a whole new bird's eye perspective, the world, a worldly perspective. It's not small, it's not minuscule, it's not ignorant, it's not bigoted, it's very much so aware of your surroundings and aware of yourself and aware of the principles, your own principles that you actually live by. And the Page of Swords represents, and you're willing to protect that. You know, you're really willing to stand on that. You're really willing to protect those principles that you have taken such a long time to develop. And the Five of Cups, wow, the Five of Cups in the Tower is, who cares if people don't necessarily really understand it and they think of you as being weird? It may not be for them to understand because they don't really live by any principles of themselves, for themselves. They're much more interested in just getting the bag and trying to finesse other people, right? Manipulate other people and get people caught up in the trick bag. As to where with you, you Capricorns are able now to let go of the people that do that to you, that are interested in finessing, right? Regardless of how attractive or beautiful they look or they appear. A lot of you Capricorns are willing to let go of them, right? No matter how fine they may be. The Knight of Swords, right? And this is where it gets crazy, because if you say that to people who knew you, right, whether it's your friends or your family, if they're ignorant or bigoted themselves, they would think that there's something wrong with you for letting go of those dysfunctional people. But you Capricorns know, you know that it was a good idea, because to let go of anyone right now, not anyone in particular, but anyone right now that clogs up your well-being, that stops your well-being. Because what is the value of a person that is very attractive or handsome, but they bring stress to you? So you look at them like they're crazy, like they would put up with all of this nonsense just because the person is attractive. And it goes to show you the lack of principles that they live by. The Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups is about, so this means that you Capricorns have become someone different to them. You Capricorns got to start learning how to hang out with other people that understand those principles and stand for those, stand for those types of principles, right? And I should say live by those principles, or learning how to start not telling those people about your dating experiences, because people are going to go out of their way to be stupid and act like they don't understand what it is that you've got going on. They're going to immediately close their eyes and act like they don't see any evil, hear any evil, speak any evil, right? They don't know anything of anything, even though they know exactly what it is that you're talking about. They're going to still show a lack of integrity when it comes to you Capricorns wanting to get out. Because the things that you'll say to them, right, if you've been doing it, the things that you'll say to them, they know good and well what it is that you're talking about, but they're willing to sacrifice their own personal well-being and their health, like I said, for mere attraction, right? So this is where it is that you and this person can't see eye to eye. But the Seven of Cups represents, this is why it is that your life will have way more people as a prospect for you to date than those people, because those people will just get stuck up on only that one person because of how fine or attractive they are. But the Nine of Wands and the Sun represents, but a lot of you Capricorns are willing to walk away from those people just so that you don't have to deal with the dysfunctional people that's in your life that's causing you the stress. But at the same time, right, this is where it is that you will be tested, because one of the things that you will have to actually learn to get over is how fine or attractive people are. You will meet some fine people, Aquarius, some very attractive and fine people, nice hips, nice this, not good eating. But if they're crazy, right, or handsome, tall, whatever it is that you like, but if they're crazy, you have to really define your own value. And when you define your own value by understanding that you have way more self-respect than to be disrespected like this just because the person is fine, this is how it is that you set yourself aside. Because most people that they have met would ignore and therefore accept any of the disrespect that they get thrown to them. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Sun. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Tower. Right. While with you, you set yourself aside. You made yourself look special. You stood out because you decided to walk away. Okay. So this was somebody that you were dealing with that was very attractive, you know, but regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not is irrelevant. You will still decide to walk away. The Hanged Man and the Tower, because you're someone completely new. You're not going to put up with the dysfunction the way you used to. Why is it that you Capricorns have to get the most dysfunctional people, right? Where those same people will put on a whole other face when it comes to somebody. But for you, they got to give you a hard time. But for other people who are dysfunctional just like them, they have it easier. It's because of the jealousy that they have.